Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalista here, and I have March favorites. So, remember for my January and my February favorites when I was like, yo, so far it's been a rocky start, and but I'm holding out. It's gonna be great. It's not great. So, I think we can all agree that March, probably April, fingers crossed, not May, it's gonna be rough. And we've just got to just do our best to maintain sanity, support each other, be smart, be selfless, and a little bit selfish. Like, be selfish in ways of, like, you know, you decided to have 2 pieces of cake, or you spent all that time watching Tiger King instead of organizing your pantry. Don't be selfish and be like, I'm so bored, I need to go to Target, I'm just gonna see what's there and wander around. Don't do that. Okay, so a family update on my end, if you're interested. If not, skip ahead to the beauty stuff. I'll get there. But thank you all so much for your sweet words about Emma, her ovarian cyst saga. We are, unfortunately, her condition and her situation, because of her endometriosis, pelvic dysfunction, etc., etc., she is going to get ovarian cysts. So you're gonna hear from me again probably about that. I hate that. It kills me, and she knows it too. It's a little bit like living with a time bomb. We're working on figuring out solutions. And we are well. We are so fortunate to be able to work from home. To have the kids learn from home. Owen is not learning, I don't think. Emma is. Emma has some classes she has to live stream. What else? My parents are being such good sports in home isolation now for practically a month. They started early because they are old. My mom is 78, my dad is 88, and they have health issues, and they just cannot afford to get sick. So I've been doing their grocery shopping for them, which exposes me. I mean, and my family, kinda, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's that. Emma's birthday is coming up, so I'm trying to kind of do some fun at home, virtual and real, but you know what I mean, stuff. So that's that. That is my home isolation update. I hope you're well. I hope you're healthy. I know a few people it's starting to hit where I'm personally knowing people who are sick, people who have lost a grandparent to it, or a friend or something, and it's gonna affect us all. So let us now move away from that, and we're gonna talk about favorites for the month of March. Also, favorites that might help you going into April. For just, I wanted to look at things that we could get online that weren't, you know, extravagant, and maybe even serve a purpose, such as, lo and behold, you guys, Madison Reed, which I have been using for a couple years now, and this box actually has my next batch of color in it because I had the subscription service, or I have, but I changed my color, so it's a long story. But the point is, if you are desperate to do your roots, I would check out Madison Reed, and I have a coupon code below. If you want to do highlights, they have balayage kits that I love too. I have tutorials in my playlist, and I've done the balayage 2-3 times to great success. And my hairdresser girl is like, you know, awesome. This hasn't made more work for me or ruined anything or anything like that. So yeah, so that's like something, if that you think that's good for you, you know, and they have people to help. So you can send, you know, pictures, selfies, yeah, they'll help you. And so I'll list everything below, what shades I'm used, that kind of thing, and discount code. Second, I'm way overdue for a trim, hence the kind of curly hair. You're gonna see this more often. I might even have pigtails at some point, like, or, you know, Leia buns. We'll see, but we're gonna have to get creative with our hair. I've vowed to not cut my bangs, and I'm not cutting my hair. And yeah, okay, so then moving on, speaking of, Kristen S., you can order this online from her website or the Target website, and this is the Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. It works just as good as the Orbe Working Texture Spray, or whatever that's called. I love this. It's not a dry shampoo, but it kind of acts like it because it just gives that grip to the hair. So whether you use it on old hair or fresh hair, it works the same. You guys, alter ego. I'm wearing the Goddess palette today, but when people ask me what my favorite palettes are, and I know they'll want to be like at Ulta or at Sephora, and I totally get that, and I have my favorites, but here's the thing. I probably reach for my alter ego palettes or my Toddy Beauty palette 7 out of 10 times, and then I'll have to kind of like sprinkle in some other stuff on occasion. Or Wander Beauty, actually, I use a lot too. But yeah, so this is the Daydream, and I think it's beautiful. I love that they're $16. I have a discount code. I love it, so, right? Also, let's talk about, oh, mascara. You guys, when I did my cream makeup video, that was so funny because I noticed even then, I was like, wow, my lashes look long on camera. And I used the Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. This was a Black Friday deal, I think. And so I forgot I had it. And oh, it's so good. It's so good. And then on top of that, if you want, I love the JOA, the Lash Uprising. This is for a drugstore mascara, but even for a high-end mascara. I'm sorry, I just noticed I scratched away my makeup just now. What the heck? Hang on. Kind of sweaty. This is good stuff. This is like feathery and light, but enough pigment. So I love it. Because you guys know I like my clumpy, thick mascaras. But I want length and all that good stuff too. So yeah, let's talk about makeup tools, because Real Techniques, I am really enjoying their new launches. So pardon the mess, it's messy, but this special sponge with the little fingertip rubber end is so cool. I truly can tell that when I can apply foundation, primer, you know, anything, and it feels, it glides across my face, and then I just sort of spread it around and I work it, and then I either go in with like a foundation brush or my fingers or the other end of the sponge. But I really do like it for mixing product. I think it's especially great if you want to put like a serum or an oil with your foundation or mix foundations and put them together, and then just like, yeah, I like it. And these brushes, the light layer brushes, I have the powder and the complexion, and I kind of use them for a number of things. Like I don't have like, this is just powder and this is just blush, or vice versa. I sort of do all of it with both of them. Like I even blended some, I blended my foundation with this one once, like cream products, and it worked beautifully. I love putting on powder or bronzer with this one because it gives such a light touch. sometimes you want like concentrated focus with a powder brush, and then sometimes you just want like a nice feathery application, and that's what this does. So speaking of e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer, which I love the blush of this too, and this bronzer is Sunkissed, Forever Sunkissed, and like I just love how it goes on so nicely. I'm actually wearing the Makeup Revolution Hydrate, Conceal and Hydrate Foundation. Yeah, which I like a lot. So, okay, so there's that. And then, speaking of, was I speaking of concealer? Oh, speaking of powder, that's right. So for powder, I powdered today with this Makeup Forever. And again, I used this brush. This Makeup Forever powder foundation, and I have R230 Matte Velvet Skin is what it's called. I love it. Now, you guys know, powder foundations for me, top 2, top 3, Wander Beauty, J-Cat Beauty. What's another one? Oh, I think I kind of like the Winky Lux one. This is good. I'm trying to think. There's others. I know there's others. I'm blanking. Good. All fabulous. And then now this one is, I'm adding to it. I've only used it like just in small light strokes. I haven't used it concentrated, like, you know, cake it on kind of thing. It's lovely. Scott Barnes uses it on J-Lo, and it really, I think he uses it like underneath her eye area, and it's a nice velvet setting powder or powder foundation. You take your pick. Concealers, I have 2 that I just kind of always reach for, and I have so many concealers, and I use so many different ones all the time, and I will do probably a concealer declutter video soon. I kind of don't want to, because I don't want to part from any of them. I'm like, I don't want to give them up. Anyway, but you know, the e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer is such a good one. I just love it. And then from Sephora, that's K-Beauty inspired. It's the Kaja Don't Settle. This is just good stuff. It's a really good full coverage, but like flexible concealer. However, this one being cheaper and more shades could be better for, like, you know, a broader audience. Right? I saw this. I went to Target. Now, I went to Target to get the stuff I needed for my folks, and then I popped in. I was walking by and I saw this and I grabbed it. So I didn't like browse, okay? It's the Honest Beauty, and it's the Magic Beauty Balm. And at first I thought I couldn't use this because I thought maybe it would have some kind of lavender or something rosacea triggering in it, and it doesn't. So it's a very, like, it kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. Under Eye Blur, but it's not. But what I like about this is it just kind of really, it's spot hydration. You can use it where you feel dry. You can use it on lids, lips, wherever. It's nice. It's nice. So I kind of like it. Yeah. Okay. You can use it like right here on your nose if you feel like you're getting dry there. Oh, you guys, I love these. These Physician Formula Natural Defense Multicolor Sticks. I used this shade Soft Pink in that cream makeup video, and then I know I have another shade and it's more of a rosy, deeper tone, and I love both of them. I really do. They're matte, they're lots of pigment, they have SPF in them, and they blend, but they're kind of like, you know, you can like blend it, but then it like stays put, and it kind of has just like a soft velvet finish. I really, really enjoy them. For eyes and lips, and then we're done, right? The eye crayons that I used also in that video, I keep referencing that video because I don't have many videos for the month. I just don't. My video production for 2020 has been lower than average, but that's okay. I love this Pixie Beauty. This is the From Head to Toe Endless Shade Stick, and the shade is One and Done. It's so soft, but it's soft, but then, does this come out as a sharpener? I can't remember if I talked about that. No, it doesn't. Okay. It's soft, yet it's got amazing staying power. So like once you blend it, apply it, put it where you want it, you're done. And then, you know, you just got to remove it with your makeup remover. And it's so pretty, and it's so, I really do like it. I've only used it, I mean, I use it as the cream shadow and then like on the lower lid, and I'm not wearing it today, but I love it. And then you guys, these Belle Beauty on QVC, I was supposed to have a conference call with Kim like a week or two ago, and QVC was like shutting down their studios, and she was like, I can't talk right now. Anyway, that's fine. I'm like, girl, you're busy. Take care of stuff. This shade, it comes in a set, and look at that. It's like good. It's like done. It's like it's not budging. Is this the one that I liked? Oh no, this is the Stella Gray. And then I think that other one was like Isis or something. It was so pretty. It was like this purpley shade. So those are lovely. And then lips, I'm wearing, okay, so I'm kind of getting into glosses. I'm kind of doing everything, you know, lipstick wise. I'm not saying one or the other, you know, one like no matte, but I feel like I am kind of heading into more gloss areas. And the e.l.f., so I have two here, e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss is really affordable. It doesn't bleed, and it's gentle. It's like gentle plumping. I'm wearing this today. It's the shade Sparkling Rose, and I like it. It's so nice. And then if you want something a little more treatment, something a little more high end, the City Beauty City Lips. I know I always talk about this, but I love it. This is the San Diego shade, which is like, if you ask me, summer in a tube. I love this shade. I cannot wait for, you know. But what I love about City Beauty, I've used so many different lip plumpers. I've used the cheap ones, the high-end ones. There's too cinnamony for me. They're too like, I'm so sensitive that the next day my skin, my lips feel just abused. Whereas the City Beauty, I feel like they're giving that plumping, they're helping with the like the hyaluronic and the spheres and the this and the hydration, and yet they're still kind of adding a bit of fullness. So that's why I like it so much, is because it's to me it's treatment and makeup. And I know that sounds kind of, but it's true. I have a discount code. But yeah, I love working with them too. So they are really good about supporting influencers like over 40. Yeah. And then now I'm using the Sephora Contour, the Rouge Gel Lip Liner. I forgot I had this, and it's really good. And it's the shade, I forget. I always have a hard time finding where the shade is. Rose Wine. And on the website, it looks darker. So just know, this also is Essence. This is the Essence Waterproof, and this is the shade Tea Time. I'm not wearing this, but I do like it. It's very cheap. It's very good. This one though is a little softer. Like, it's just like, ooh, look at that. Like, it's so, it's more kind of velvety. So this is beautiful. Yeah. $12. So there we go. All right, guys. That's everything. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you are new and you haven't subscribed yet, I really hope you hit that subscribe button. And follow me on Instagram. I will leave links below and discount codes if there are any. Yeah, that's that. Thank you so much to truck drivers, grocery store workers, hospital, medical, all of you, first responders, thank you so much. And your families that do that too. Yeah. So there we go, guys. Till next time. Thanks so much. Bye.